Hi, I'm Ariana Broadway with this week's edition of the Colonial News Network, bringing you everything you need to know about what's happening in and around Colonial. This afternoon at 4 p.m., we will have a special afternoon service to install this year's ministry leaders. The Clearview Baptist Church will be here to celebrate with us. Pastor Keith Greer will be the guest preacher. Plan to be here as we ask God's blessings on those who will serve throughout the year. Don't forget, service begins at 4 p.m. Ladies of Colonial, would you like to grow and learn from a more experienced woman of faith? Would you like to encourage and provide friendship and spiritual guidance to another sister in Christ? If so, you're invited to join Colonial's Sister to Sister Mentoring Program for women 18 years and older. This year-long experience offers you an opportunity to forge close relationships through prayer, engage in group activities, and one-on-one activities. The 2018 program kicks off this Saturday, January 27th at 10:30 a.m. For more information, stop by the table in the fellowship hall or contact Sister Linda Stewart. Up next, take a look at this message from the Great Commission Ministry.
Thanks, Ariana. I'm Tanya Yancey with this week's Mission Moment. Save the date! The ladies of the Women's Missionary Union will host their annual prayer breakfast on Saturday, February 24th at 8:30 a.m. All are invited and more details to come, so be sure to save the date. Also, be the light at our 19th Annual Missions Conference. This year's conference will be held Saturday, March 10th through Sunday, March the 11th, and we'll have some exciting new workshops and special guest missionary presenters. Some of the missionaries joining us this year will be John and Michelle Morgan, Pastor Joel Kurz of the Garden Church, and Heidi Conley of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. There are also new workshops for all ages, including sketchboard evangelism for children and training for those who want to participate in short-term missions trips. Our Youth and Young Adults Ministry will host Unashamed Praise for an exciting night of praise and worship. This year's special guest preacher will be Pastor Wayne Lee, Senior Pastor of Christian Liberty Church. So mark your calendar for Missions Conference 2018. See you there.
Thanks, Tanya. For all of our parents of youth ages 12 to 18, our Teen Bible Study Choices is moving to Wednesdays. Beginning this Wednesday, Choices will begin at 6:30 p.m. That means Wednesday is turning into a family affair. There's Awana for children 4 and up, there's Choices for all of our teenagers, and adults are encouraged to attend the weekly prayer service. All of the events end at or about 8 p.m. So remember, Choices is moving to Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. beginning this week. For our young men, the youth ministry will begin a chess club entitled Boys to Mighty Men. The aim is not to only teach our young men about the game of chess, but to also teach them real solutions in the game of life. Boys to Mighty Men is open to all middle school and high school boys and will be held every first and second Saturday beginning February 3rd. See Reverend Barry Brown for more information. And finally, the Drama Ministry is preparing for 2 upcoming productions. First is our Easter presentation, which will be presented on Resurrection Sunday during the 11 a.m. service. See Brother Billy Eberhardt to get involved. Later in the year, we will present an adaptation of God's Trombones by James Weldon Johnson. This adaptation is written and directed by our very own Sister Stella Adams. The casting call will be held on February 10th at 11 a.m. See Sister Stella Adams or Brother Glenn Shelton for more information. Well, it looks like that's it for this episode of CNN. As always, in closing, check your bulletin for complete announcements. Also visit our website at colonialbaptistch.org to view this episode of CNN or view previous worship services and more. This week's Deacon of the Week is my dad, Deacon Larry Broadway. We hope to see everyone at the installation service this afternoon at 4 p.m. For CNN, I'm Ariana Broadway signing off.